Tamara, you're in New York City chasing the story of the explosion that rocked a New York neighborhood yesterday. Wait till you see this video of the explosion. Look at this, guys. Oh! Look at that. Tamara, you're standing on a rooftop in front of what is the remains of the buildings that collapsed after this explosion.
Yeah, I'm 6 stories up. I'm on a rooftop on 7th Street and 2nd Avenue. This is where the fire was. And now you can see buildings, I'm told, went down. They're no longer there. They've collapsed. And they're continuing to do search and rescue, and they're pouring water on it so there's no fire. But Bill, I want to tell you about my night last night. Like everybody else, I was worried about my loved ones and friends in New York City. So I went on Facebook and I saw a post from my friend posting a picture saying, "Thank God we're okay." Autumn Reddy Potter. I reached out to her immediately and she told me she's fine, but she has 2 friends that were coming over to her home because they were evacuated and that they were spending the night. I woke them up to talk to them about how they're handling everything, what happened, how close were they to the explosion.
I knew that it was some kind of explosion, and I didn't know if it was in our building. I assumed the way it felt that it was in our building. I walked by it 20 minutes before that happened, like going home.
They immediately jumped up. Chris went running down the stairs to see what happened, and he took pictures. Now he's letting us use these pictures. No one else has them. This is immediately after the explosion, before the buildings caught on fire.
This is the building that blew up right before the fire started. So again, that rubble you saw was this building.
Yeah.
And this really. So that's the facade right after the explosion.
Now, this morning, he went to go pick up some of their belongings because they're not allowed back in their apartment, and he took more pictures and video that he shared with us.
This is from my roof.
Oh my gosh.
So that's not even the one that blew up. That's the building to the left of it. And then here is what's left of, it looks like at least the 2 buildings and maybe all 3.
Then they walked down and they explained to me just how they were feeling. And again, talked about just this gut reaction of how that explosion rocked them.
Well, that's the most memorable part. It's not the sound of it, it was the shaking.
It was the feeling that way.
All right, Tamara, keep chasing. Thank you.